Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of my Philadelphia 76ers My GM Mode series here on NBA 2K15, and I believe this is the 17th game of the 2015-16 regular season, now in year 2. We are on the road here today taking on the Los Angeles Clippers in the Staples Center in California, as we do win the tip-off, and there has been a lot of people in the comments saying that I should trade Rajon Rondo and who I should trade him for. I am listening to them. It's just that if I'm going to trade Rajon Rondo, because if we're winning at the time, I might not even trade Rondo. But if we are struggling, and I do think we need a good shooting guard or point guard to deal him for, it will be near the trade deadline. It will not be anytime now, and I'm just going to point that out. So if I'm trading Rondo, it will not be until another couple episodes down the line, near the trade deadline. So right there you saw a pretty cool block by Michael Carter-Williams on Blake Griffin when Blake Griffin was going for a dunk. We started out to a 6-0 lead. JJ Redick cut it down to a 6-2. Now it was 9-4, and this is why they call them the Lob City Clippers. And you can see right there it was Paul to Griffin, and now right here Griffin misses his layup, tries again, gets blocked. Noel with the rebound, kicks it to Michael Carter-Williams, and Williams kicks it to Noel. Pump fakes to Stanley Johnson, to Rondo, to Williams, and he hits the jumper, and his foot was on the line, so it was only a 2. And right here, Michael Carter-Williams, a fadeaway jumper. He's not known for his perimeter shooting, but he's showing it here today on the road. And Blake Griffin right here kicks it to DeAndre Jordan. Jordan kicks it back to Griffin, and Griffin with a nice post move and hits the, I guess you can call that a layup, but right here, Sam Decker finds Jabari Bird, the 2 rookies for us that were our late first-round draft picks, and Jabari Bird did the layup. So right here off a miss, DeAndre Jordan with the rebound up to KJ Middleton, to JJ Redick, Redick back to Middleton, and beautiful ball work by the Los Angeles Clippers. Now we're all tied up at 15, and Rajon Rondo gets a nice bounce pass from Jabari Bird, and that gives us a 2-point lead. Patrick Beverly here, the backup point guard, kicks it to Gerald Green, who throws it down, and we're all tied up at 17. We're all tied up at 19 now, and a nice jumper, or a post-move fadeaway by Nerlens Noel. So we're all tied up at 21. First quarter coming to a close. Jabari Bird kicks it to Noel, who throws it down to give us a late first quarter lead, only up by 2 with 2.7 seconds. Gerald Green is going to chuck up a prayer, and that is no good. So we're going to head into this second quarter up by 2. I was pretty impressed by our defense in the first quarter, only allowing the Clippers to 21 points, and we did score 23. So we are up by 2 now. Here comes MCW, kicks it to Stanley Johnson, and this is for 3, and he knocks it down, and we're up by 5. Here comes Michael Carter-Williams. We're only up by 1 now. A nice move on Chris Paul, and he throws it down. A double move, a crossover between the legs, and he made Chris Paul look silly. But right here, Gerald Green left wide open for some reason, and then ties up the game on a 3. Here comes Nerlens Noel in the post. He's going to go up and under, and he made Blake Griffin look silly on that. Now Chris Paul with a spin move. Kicks it to the corner to Gerald Green. Once again knocks down a 3. And once again as well, he ties up the game. KJ McDaniels with the pump fake now. Drives into the paint and gets the layup without getting blocked. That was pretty shocking. I thought I was going to get blocked there by DeAndre Jordan, but that went down. So we're all tied up at 34 now. KJ McDaniels back to Michael Carter-Williams. Now Williams on the top of the key, calling for a pick and roll with Noel, and Williams kicks it to Noel, and Noel hits the jumper on a pick and pop, worked by Noel and Michael Carter-Williams. And so we're up by 2 now here in the second quarter. JJ Redick driving, pulls up, and knocks down that jumper, and he ties this game up at 36. So here's Chris Paul. He's going to use a screen by Blake Griffin, gets open, and a beautiful shot. I really like Chris Paul's release. I think it's actually one of the best in the NBA. Just too bad he's not like one of those elite scorers, but it's still not better than Steph Curry's jumper. His will be the best in the NBA for a long time until he retires. It's just so nice. So right here, Jabari Bird knocks down a 3, cuts us to only down by 1 in this game. So KJ Middleton driving, misses the jumper. Rondo with the rebound. He's pushing up the court. 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. Rondo to Roten to Sam Decker, who throws it down. Beautiful ball movement by the 76ers. And how I mentioned that in the last episode, it's just showing here. I think that's why we're winning. But right here, KJ Middleton knocks down a 3. And that's how we're going to head into halftime. Down by 2. We were going to be up by 1. But then again, KJ Middleton did knock down the 3 as time expires. And we're in halftime. Here's the halftime report. We're down by 2. We did have 7 more assists than them, so that's just showing our ball work, or our ball movement, I should say. We did have 2 more rebounds, and they hit 2 more blocks. So we're here starting off the third quarter. You can see Joel Embiid picked up Chris Paul for some reason and let DeAndre Jordan just go backdoor. I didn't get that. So now Joel Embiid in the post. He's backing down DeAndre Jordan, and he's going to get payback on him, and it's the hook shot, and we're only down by 4. So here comes Noel, kicks it to Johnson, and he's way behind the line, and he knocks down the 3. So we're only down by 3 now, 52-49. Chris Paul with the jumper. That is no good. The rebounded by Joel Embiid. He's running the court, looks to his left, kicks it to Stanley Johnson. Johnson pulls up for 2. That is no good. Embiid with the board, and Embiid throws it down. And we're only down by 1. Beautiful hustle by Joel Embiid. And that's just one of the great things that having 2 young big men in Noel Embiid. They don't get tired quick, and they hustle really well. So Johnson right here. Oh my gosh, he made J.J. Redick look scary. Look at J.J. Redick. Did not want any part of Stanley Johnson, and he's going to throw that down. We're down by 1 here. Chris Paul pump fakes, kicks it to J.J. Redick for 3. And J.J. Redick, one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA, knocks that down. And right here, Chris Paul was going for an alley-oop. That got swatted. Chris Paul gets too greedy in this game with throwing out alley-oops. He tried to throw some crazy ones on like triple coverage to Blake and DeAndre. And we would eventually get a breakaway dunk on that with Rondo. Now, Stanley Johnson with a long 2 right there ties this game up at 60 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds here to go in the third quarter, as to say. And a beautiful give and go working by Gerald Green and Chris Paul. Now, Michael Carter-Williams kicks it to Stanley Johnson, and Johnson kicks it to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down. And right here, Michael Carter-Williams throws that one away to Blake Griffin, and here J.J. Redick gets a wide open layup, and we're down by 4. Off and inbound now, Garnett kicks it to Tony Roden, kicks it to Jabari Bird for 3, and he hits that, and we're only down by 1. Here comes Jabari Bird in the paint, and Jabari Bird throws that down. We did take him after Sam Decker in the draft, and then looking like Jabari Bird was just a steal with like the 21st pick or wherever we took him. A block right here by Tony Roden, and Jabari Bird gets the ball, kicks it to Roden, and kicks it to Bird. And I really like having our backcourt being Embiid and Roden. And you can just see it right here. Roden with the steal off Blake Griffin in the post. Now Roden driving and throws a pretty high alley-oop to Jabari Bird, and they do connect. And like what I was saying, I really like them having them as our backcourt backups. I guess that's how you say it. So like coming off the bench, they're really young and they hustle a lot. Jabari Bird being the rookie, and Roden, I believe this is second or third year. I believe third year now. And Roden actually is our 6th man, but I really like them just because they play really good defense and they can dunk really well, and Bird's a good shooter. So right here, Roden making Patrick Beverly look silly and hits the jumper, and we're up by 5. Joel Embiid gets blocked here by DeAndre Jordan, and beautiful hustle to not give up on the play. Embiid steals it from DeAndre and then throws it down. You can see a replay right here off the steal after the block, and we're up by 3. Tony Roden here kicks it to Embiid, who's going to miss the shot. Rebounded by Noel, and Noel puts it home. So we're up by 5 here in the fourth quarter. Now only up by 3. A bad pass by Tony Roden. That was pretty much my fault. And Chris Paul has a wide open lane and hits the layup. So we're only up by 1 now, 77-76. Well, now we're down by 1. Chris Paul gets it after a block. He's going to kick it to KJ Middleton, who's going to actually hit that shot. I didn't think he would. Pretty tough shot for KJ Middleton, but he hits that. Now we're down by 3. Stanley Johnson pump fakes, driving, gets fouled, and would eventually hit both his free throws. So we're actually down 82-82 after somebody else got fouled and only hit 1 and 2. Right here after a block, Michael Carter-Williams all alone and throws it down, and that gives us the lead with just under 2 minutes right there. And now we're only up by 2. J.J. Redick, wide open 3. Oh no, but he misses it. I was really shocked after that. I did not expect J.J. Redick to miss a wide open 3. And now we're up by 5. Blake Griffin hits a inside shot. Now Nerlens Noel in the post. Misses that. Rebounded by F.K. Udo. Kicks it to Rondo. And Rondo knocks down a 3. You never see Rondo knock down a 3s because he's probably one of the worst perimeter shooting point guards in the NBA. But we're up by 6 now, and this looks like it could be it for the Clippers. Chris Paul goes behind the back, pump fakes, gives it to Blake Griffin, and Griffin misses that, but DeAndre Jordan on the tip back, and we're still only up by 4, but they're going to be forced to foul. Rondo up to Udo, back to Stanley Johnson. That wasted like 3 seconds, and they would just be forced to foul and keep fouling. And we do walk out here with a victory on the road, a big win for us, 95-88. Actually, an impressive win, beating the Clippers in the Staples Center with Blake Griffin and Chris Paul both being healthy. And Blake Griffin, 28 points, Gerald Green with 17, and then JJ Redick with 15. But then Michael Carter-Williams was our leading scorer with 20. Noel and Johnson followed with 16 and 14, and Bird had 14 as well as Embiid with 11. So we had 5 players in double digits. So that was it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in episode 5.